attention, please. It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Boom, hello. Welcome to this Sunday stream. We're back with another Sunday night quiz night. And yes, as stated in the title, it is horror based. And as you can see on the screen right now, we have got top 30 horror characters. I mean, this is modern as well. So hopefully, you know the rules. We're going to take it in turns. People getting their guesses in. And you'll get a point for how long you're going. Khalid, shout out to you. Dylan. Leeds 2022. Connor. We've got Gregor John. Justin Harcher. We've got Ballyhoo to you. William Ency. I mean, great to see you guys. Absolutely awesome. Great that you can stop by this Sunday. This was kind of an unexpected stream. I was meant to be doing like a podcast with just Nick, but to be quite honest, I wasn't really feeling right up to doing like a question kind of based interview thing. Just wanted to just chill out and talk to you guys. And obviously, what a massive weekend it's been. Don't know if anybody's been up to date with ROH, but they had a fantastic pay-per-view last night. Obviously, we'll not talk about spoilers if people have yet to watch or are going to watch, but it is an open forum if people want to talk about it. But just be mindful if people are wanting to see. Conagus, can I go first? You are named first, but not yet. We'll wait for more people to join the chat. Shakeem 23, I thought you were changing your name, but you haven't. You kept to the 23. Bless you. How you doing? Just Nick. Shout out to you, dude. I'm sorry, my friend. To be quite honest with you, trying to set up Skype was a little bit of a nightmare. Wasn't getting what wasn't. It was a great show. You know what? I need to go and check your things out. I did see some fun fact of your watch along, but I only saw it this morning. Didn't know that you were live last night for it. Damn, Twitter and me being asleep didn't quite help. Shout out to Michelle. Hello. Hope you are doing well, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday, wherever you are. Obviously, we're going to wait for more people to show up. You love 23. Okay, dude. It was a great show. The one guy who did that one thing was amazing. Yes, ROH was a great show. Great start. And a great ending. That's as pretty much. And a fun match. The second match, Dalton Castle and the boys. That was quite an entertaining match. If you're going to go and watch any match, just for the comedy element, go and watch that one. But if you're going to watch something what is probably a 5-star match in the tag team division, then please go and watch the FTR Briscoes 3 out of 2 falls match. Absolutely, or 2 out of 3 falls, whatever it is. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. End-to-end action. And I'm not going to spoil it. But you need to go watch it. Dave, did you hear that Batista is going to return to WWE for 3 more matches? Told Vince McMahon to give him what he wants. Well, he told Vince McMahon, but nobody else has listened because Vince McMahon is now gone. So that is squashed all that, to be honest. Because he needs to now talk to Stephanie McMahon. She might not want him back. So yeah, talking to Vince McMahon now that he's gone out of WWE. Awkward. ROH was terrible. Lol. Yeah, Connor, you spunked in your pants. watching that show. Don't even dare. Yes, I am having a good day, Dave. Michelle, shout out to you. Didn't know I was going to do it, just did it randomly. Yeah, it looked good from what I saw. Bit of a slow start, I think. But yeah, I think letting people know a little bit more in advance would have got more people to watch your watch along. But yeah, it seemed pretty good. I think picking these lesser pay per views is a way to go for your channel, dude. I can't do it. Fun fact though, go check it out on YouTube because I do believe that stream is still up. Uh, for Dishonor, Death Before Dishonor, is it? ROH. I saw it free on YouTube this morning. So yeah, if it's still there, go check it out because I'll just go and watch wrestling. One thing Tony gets right is the pay per view. He books them right. Long. It was a long ass pay per view, but every match seemed good. I wasn't too keen on the Samoa Joe Jay Lethal match. Too much interference for me. Wasn't quite into that one like the rest. But you cannot take away that main event. I mean, the main event is just flipping awesome. James Gilligaff Chadwick, hello. Dave, Khalid says, Dave, are you ready to see Rated R Superstar? I will not be watching. Fun fact, I'm at work, so it'll go up slightly over my head, his return, to be quite honest with you. Wow, my birthday tomorrow. Oh, Connor's 5. Connor's 5. Happy 5th birthday in advance to Connor Clay. Death Before Dishonor was great. Death Before Dishonor, yeah. James Juskin. Absolutely, from what I saw of it, I tried watching it this morning. I was a little bit half tired. So I did kind of slump a little bit at certain points, but I did rewatch to make sure that I caught the female match. Mercedes Martinez versus Sheena Deeb. Honestly, two of the top female wrestlers in the America right now. Sheena Deeb is definitely a top 5 wrestler in the world. Definitely. Absolutely fantastic contest between them two. Then you just had the fun with Dalton Castle and the boys. I mean, that is just a quirky, entertaining matchup. I mean, honestly, if you love comedy and wrestling, and you love a little bit of extrovert, then definitely check out Dalton Castle. It is quite good. Very, not, it's really good. Dave, I have been on Nintendo Switch. Oh wow, cool. Cool. Hope you've had a great birthday, Sam. Is Sam here? Sam! Hello, if you are here. I haven't seen your name yet. Oh, yes. Dylan said hello. So, Sam. Right, we will get into this. Quiz in a momento. What did the kids get you for your birthday, Sam? That's a good question. The question what I have on my mind is obviously people are talking. People are talking fantasy booking and all of that stuff. But the question to you guys in the chat is, what's the first thing you would do, or should WWE do, now that Vince McMahon has retired? What is the first thing would you like to change with WWE now that Vince McMahon has retired? Let me know in the comments. Then we'll get on with the quiz. FTR versus Briscoes, 5 stars, the best of 2 out of 3 falls match in years. I've got to say, fantastic. The passion. FTR have got to be one of the best tag team on the planet by a country mile. Nobody touches them right now. They are the best tag team on the planet. Bring back Bray Wyatt. How do you bring back Bray Wyatt, though? Bonkers. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. Shout out to you, my friend. William, me, and the kids had a few lovely days out for my birthday. Sound as a pound. Dave, are you ready for Edge tomorrow? Are you happy? Edge return. Uh, I hope it's not with Bray. I'm being honest. I hope it's not with Bray. I hope it's just Edge on his own. Because, to be quite honest with you, I've been sick of hearing, it's Bray, it's got to be Bray. Bray's coming with him too. Oh my God. I'm just sick of hearing it. I hate speculating. I hate it. I'd rather just him come back. The question is, why would Bray align himself with Edge? What's the reason behind that? Nobody has come up with a reasonable answer for that. Michelle, you're already involved. So yes, you're in the quiz. Change Madcap's name to Madcat. I've already done that. I call him Madcat now. I've currently, what I'm watching right on TV is the Broken Skull sessions with Sami Zayn. Honestly, cool. Very good. Sami Zayn. Go check it out. I love Sami Zayn. He's a really good character. And he actually loves his match with Johnny Knoxville. He said it's an actual proper match and not a gimmick match. And that he treats it as a proper match. Better storylines, build stars no matter the size. Give us more unscripted promos. More TV 14 segments and matches. Yes. Turn it into AEW. Wouldn't mind Edge with someone, but not Bray. Says just Nick, Edge, and Gangrel. Why would Gangrel? No, don't want Gangrel. He could do. What about? Yeah, Gangrel's a good shout, actually. Dave, one thing they should definitely do is stop having pay-per-views going up against UFC events just because they lose the viewership battle. Dylan, shout out to you. Dave, you think you know me return tomorrow? I do think you know me returns tomorrow. We get Sam dress him like one of the cats in Broadway musical, says William Ency. Always random. Nice little random comment there. Breaking news, Jonathan Grissom has asked for his release. Getting for simple. See, WWE now. No Vince McMahon. Go sign Jonathan Grissom. Go sign him. Just instant. Boom. Done. New signing for WWE. Get him booked, man. Get him signed up. That'd be awesome. What do you think? Jonathan Grissom in WWE would be mental. He'd probably go to New Japan, though. James, do you think Brian will get a title shot? Connors keeps going on about these title shots. Brian Danielson does not need a title. That is for sure. Sam says she's ready for Edge. She's ready for anything. Costa lost Chadders yesterday. How the fuck is it lies? I'm not saying it's lies. Did anyone watch the UFC? Yes. Paddy the Baddy and Molly McCann. How can they not get top billing now? They are fucking awesome. Absolutely. Round of applause to them too. They saved a pretty boring standard UFC fight night last night. Without them two, that show would have been crap, utter garbage. We've got the main event. I feel sorry for Tom Aspinall in that main event. I can't lie, but it was a bit of a massive anticlimactic main event with him going out with a knee injury, which it just sucked. But the sparks of Molly McCann, Meatball, and Paddy the Baddy, Mr. Paddy Pimlicht, going and putting on fantastic performances. They're just great. I'd rather see Grisham in Impact. Of course you would, James, because you're an Impact mark. Of course you would. Everybody should sign for Impact in your little world. Everyone sign for Impact. You know it's true, though, dude. You know it's true. No, no. Bray signing for Impact. No. Sign Goldberg. Goldberg for Impact. I would make the men in WWE wear thongs in the ring gear. And women wear full body outfits. William Ency, shout out to you. I know I made the last part up. Okay, bonkers, I understand now, bonkers. Wrestle Purist and Sean Rashap. I don't bullshit like some other pricks. No, James literally does get his information from higher sources. I get my information from brown sauce, tomato sauce, and barbecue sauce. They're my varied sauces. Makes sense considering his wife is in Impact. Doesn't always make the sense. Doesn't always. Mickey James is in Impact. Her husband is in NWA. So where's the sense in that? So no, doesn't always make the perfect sense, does it? I think Madcap, Edge, Drew, Damien should be together. The hot studs. Wow. You wouldn't be able to cope with the lost Sam. You'd boil over. The fact that they keep them separate is keeping you from exploding. Oh crap! Didn't know there was a quiz out on my bike. The quiz is simple. All I need is, like we do every time, we've got top 30 horror characters. You give me a name, you get a point. You continue. Don't worry if you get it wrong. You just keep going until we've got them all done. I've got to admit, this list has thrown out quite a few random names. So, I think it's going to be a long one. The first one, anyway. We are going to do horror movies straight away afterwards. But I think this first one's going to be quite difficult. But if you know your horror characters and you know your obscure horror characters, you might be fine. But I'm just saying, there's some obscure ones on this list. Some that you might not think about. Who do you think wins SummerSlam, Riddle or Seth? Seth Stewart win. I know Daze said in his predictions video that he thinks that Riddle needs a high octane victory, but I think Seth wins. I think I've got a gut feeling that he needs to get a victory at some point because he's lost way too many pay-per-view matches. I just don't think Riddle's quite ready yet. I just like this quiz. Dark Knight. Hello to you, Dark Knight. I'll add you to the list in a minute. Bonkers, wait your turn. It's in turns, dude. You can't just slap it in. Bonkers. In fact, we'll start with bonkers, actually. We're going to start now. If you do get Skype working next week, for next week, we are doing a quiz. I don't know for next week, dude, because there might be football watch along on the channel if England's female team gets the Euros. So might be that. Not sure yet. That is for future. So bonkers, we're going to take your first answer, dude, because I'm kind. So bonkers is off the mark. Michael Myers has made the list. Michelle, guys. Let's get some order. We're going to do it in order. Let's just not slap names in like we do. So let's just calm it down. So no. So we're going to start it with bonkers. He's got Michael Myers, okay? So Connor, you're up next. So only Connor, please. I'm not going to play because I don't give a fuck about horror. Just slap any names in, James. It's all right. You should know. Even if you don't know anything about horror, you'll probably know some random names, dude. Are you serious, Dark Knight? Sounds like utterly ridiculous. Because I told you name, I just said split it out names because people will steal them. Can you rent the VHS tapes? Yes. Chose won't take the wall and play the movie on it. James apologised to me. Chucky. Right, we've got Chucky. Right, Sam's just like firing in Rob the Zombie. Bob the Zombie. I don't know who Bob the Zombie is. But we've got Chucky. Play if you want to. Just let me know if you're playing or not. Otherwise, just free to put whatever you want in the chat. As usual. Connor's off the mat. So, James, if you're not playing, it's fine. Just let me know. Is he still not playing? Okay. Gregor John, you're up next. You are up next. So, Gregor, who have you got, dude? Who have you got? We cover quite a few horrors on this channel, you know. Well, the old channel. Saturday is Fun Day, Charity Shield, then a SummerSlam. Yes. Should be an interesting day. I'm sadly missing a lot of it due to work. Thank you, WWE, for being on a Saturday night and not a Sunday night, you arseholes. Yeah, because I can't watch. I won't be able to watch SummerSlam. I might catch the main event if I get up early enough. Damn you, work. I'm serious. I think it is a clever play to play on people's nostalgia. Nostalgia makes a big money. Gregor John with Pinhead. Mr. Hellraiser. And I have to say it's a ting. Well, ain't a Chucky too, Connor. So you only went. I'm not playing, catching up on some wrestling shows. I've got Sami Zayn on in the background. That's cool. Good interview. James, apologise to me. Michelle, stop being a diva. Because you're up next. I need your answer. Who have you got, Michelle? You stop being a diva. So put your name in. Who's your horror character? Who are you going for? If you're not playing, fuck off, says Sam. She's a year older and a year wiser, is Sam. I am creating a restaurant called Mixed Tapes. You walk in dressed in your best 80s attire. Random mixtapes made from your girlfriend are played while you dine in the nostalgia. You know what? Wow. Ting money. That is money. That is money. Get it done. That sounds like money. That's a fantastic idea. Anybody heard of a restaurant called the Karens? Basically, you get slagged off by the staff. Basically, they complain at you, the customer. It sounds like a riot. It's a complete twist around of what's happened. If I tell you the name, Pinhead's group, can I get a point? What the no, because it's not actually a part of the names. There's only one separate one for that answer. But the Cenobites, I know what you're going to say, the Cenobites, but no, they're not there. I can't give you it. Wouldn't accept it. I don't know if I can play films. I popped up in my head and gave them the idea. You bring in a VHS, you get 50p off your drinks. Boom. Sounds awesome. Michelle, be a little bit more specific than the Scream. He has actually got a name. But you know what? I'm going to give it. I'm in a giving mood tonight. So Michelle gets a ting. It is Ghostface, though, is the word that I'm looking for. But we'll have it. We'll accept it. Ghostface. And he came in at a number 11. So, Sam, you're up. Sam, you're up. It's not like it, I swear, at anyone in particular. I've only been here 5 minutes and I know you were meant to wait for your turn. I have too many ideas. An 80s retro bar? That sounds like absolutely fantastic. Because you could do horror nights. That just to go in with what we're talking about. Leeds, what doing you yet? You're not let. I said Sam. Stop jumping, gone. How many are playing? I actually don't know. It's just waiting for. I've just got names written down. Right, I'm going to put Leeds' answer in, so that 1 to Leeds. Ting! Because we're waiting for Sam. And decided that we'll have Freddy. We'll have Freddy Krueger. He were number 3 on the list. Don't matter if people are not playing. It's fine. No, we are called the Gash. The Gash. They were called the Gash. What, Pinhead? The Cenobites? No worries, Leeds. We'll get it back in order in a minute. What about the 1950 goth called a fire escape? You enter, leave via 6 fire escape emergency fire escapes. Michelle says Scream is in 2020. Main slash film directed by Radio Silence Matt Battalelli. Oh, The Scream. That's not the slasher film. Is that the new one with Courtney Cox and all that lot in it? If it's not that one, then I can't accept your answer, because The Scream is not on this list. It's Ghostface Scream. Ghostface, you know, the franchise Scream. My son, fave horror villain is Ghostface. Heather Wright, shout out to you. How are you doing, bud? Sam says Annabelle. That is surely to God that's on the list. Why is that not? I actually did 2 lists right, and that was on it, on the first list. And it's not made this one. Wow. So, it's a no. It's a no for Sam. Woke up this morning thinking it was Monday. Nobody wants to think like that. No, Cenobites are the type of thing that the group is called the Gash. All right, cool. I didn't know that. That is interesting and knowledge by Just Nick. Never ever referred to them as the Gash in the movies though. Always Cenobites. So interesting that's the thing. Must be in the book or cartoon, comic strip or whatever it is. But yeah, never mentioned in the film that they were called the Gash. So it's interesting. That's a nice little fact. Just for the record, Ghostbusters isn't classed as a full-blown horror. So stay put. It doesn't count. In this list, though, anything goes. It's a list. It's a horror list. It's not made up by me. It's actually a printed off list. So I wouldn't fully accept what you've just said there, to be honest. I didn't make the list. James Grisham has asked for his ROH released. Saying that to Heather. Says ROH champ. A deal. Shout out to you. Claudio. Ravioli or whatever. Castanroli. I can never say his last name. New wrestling figures. Older ones. My favourite horror movie slasher is Casper. The unfriendly ghost. The bad guy in Ghostbusters 2 was class though. Yes, he was. The Gash sounds like a lady problem. Dave, my favourite wrestler is CM Punk. Got not to do with what we're talking about, but shout out to you, Michelle. Right, we're going to move down. Down. Sam got a I hit Sam twice. That's amazing. She would have had 2 goals. Is Shaquem here? We saw Shaquem earlier. Is Shaquem around? If not, a deal. What is in you? Who have you got in the top 30 horror characters? A deal. Maybe we get Christian on Impact. Might not another Impact. God, we don't want him to go to WWE. We want him to go to Impact. All wrestlers should go to Impact. Why? Oh, because he'll have one amazing match against Josh Alexander, and then nobody will give a shit. Because that's what basically will happen if he goes to Impact. Let's be honest, guys. There's only one real wrestler that he can actually face there, and that is Josh Alexander. The rest are shit. Well, they're not at the level of Jonathan Grisham or Josh Alexander anyway. Rest are pretty piss poor, to be quite honest with you. Oh, Ace Austin's great. I don't care. Hey, Shaquem. Where is Shaquem? Causing controversy. So Shaquem and a deal. What have you got for horror characters? Love being controversial. I actually don't have that opinion at all. Impact Wrestling is alright. Josh Alexander's cool, but realistically, the only match that Jonathan Grisham could actually have a quality match with is with him. I don't think there's many others you could get a quality match out of, because they're both very similar in the wrestling style. Shots fired by Dave. Now, it's just honest. Being honest, Grissom and Josh Alexander would be a banger of a match. I'm sure it's happened before. But the rest of the roster, I don't think I want to see it. I don't want Jonathan Grisham versus anybody else, to be quite honest with you. Take that back. Alan Angels is fantastic. Alan Angels. Yeah, but he's only just gone there. Alan Angels, he's only just gone to Impact. So, what do you want me to do with that? Jason Voorhees only just arrived. So, Shaquem Ting. Waiting for the deal now. A deal. Where's your answer, dude? Yeah, but Jordan's his wife. Yeah, well, they can't fight her. Well, we could have a match with her as well, then. I just think that the best match would be Josh Alexander versus Jonathan Grisham, and then it'd tail off. It'd have shit matches with lesser wrestlers. And it'd be boring. You'd just forget about Jonathan Grisham then, and you'd be like, no, it's just that other guy. You have two top guys what are having to face poor opposition each week. Do you really want that? I don't know. It's not for me. Shit. Saban, Shelley, Taven, Bennett. Yeah, no, Switchblade basically is still New Japan, so don't really count. He's there. Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards is not great. He's not great. I'm sorry, I don't agree. I think he's mediocre. Saban, old. Shelley, old. Had the chances, didn't take them. Not invested. Taven, don't know who he is. Bennett, same. Never really got off the ground. You can name names, but I don't think they're good enough. I've seen Bennett. Not a fan. Andre is married to Charlotte, so does that mean that Andre has to go back to WWE? Andrade. Yes, because you're married to wrestlers, you've got to wrestle in that promotion. You're turning into days with Impact Slander. I love winding you guys up, that's what it is. Because I know I get a reaction. No, look. Come on, realistically, I think Bennett's alright. I've not seen a banger of a match with Mike Bennett. Don't think he's that great, to be quite honest with you. Slander. Saban's alright, Shelley's alright. They're great as a tag team. They're great facing each other. At the main event? No. Are they fuck main eventers? They're mid-card fodder. They're like Ricochet. They're like Sammy Guevara. They're on the same level as them guys. And they're not main event in AEW or WWE. Like Chris Sabin. I liked him back in the day. I like Alex Shelley, but for them to be major players, they've not done anything. Connor's the fake wrestling fan. I actually watched ROH last night. Well, I didn't. I watched it this morning. What, Saban and Shelley are amazing. There was amazing. There are 8. They've never really reached the heights, though, have they? Let's be honest. Impact is not the heights it should be. If it was on a better network with a bigger audience, we'd sit here and be having a different conversation. Saban of what company? AEW? New Japan, WWE. Is he world champion of them three promotions? WCW, ECW? Because he's a former world champion of what promotion? Impact. Who cares? Impact's not that important, but dude, it's lower tier. ROH is still lower tier. They're kind of indie, but they are. They're not mainstream. They will not be mainstream. Daze does do more videos now, credit to him. He's cut off the football. No slander. Well, it is slander. But what I'm saying is, if Impact was in front of a bigger audience on a bigger channel, your arguments would be sped up to 50,000, and I would be crushed. Going up, God, it's the UK wrestler's Gordon Bennett. David realised trending on Twitter after the Impact comments. No chance. There's not enough flipping Impact fans to get it trending. What are you talking about? Get trending on Twitter. There's not enough fans to do that, dude. Quiz is over. No, it isn't. It's still going. We're still going. I'm waiting for a deal. Come on, a deal. Where's your answer, dude? Whose turn is it? It is a deal's when he gets his finger out of his arse. I'm only kidding. I'm on one tonight. Can you not tell? No, Impact's great. I actually did like the last time I watched it. I think they've got some interesting things going off there. I just wished it were in front of a bigger audience. It seems like it's in a shed on terrestrial TV. It's like, what is it? Public access TV. It's not a top company. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but it's just not. Days cutting off the football is a good thing for us. Days means you can get there and stream it. I'm going to do it anyway. James is getting angry. Ha. Waiting for the quiz. I'm waiting for a deal. Right, we'll move off a deal because Dylan, you're up next. Dylan, what is your top 30 horror character? In fact, let's free reign it. No competition. Fire in what you want because it's not really working, is it? Let's be honest. So free reign, pop it in, and we'll just cross off. Because we're having better conversation. Dave, you're more righteous, you're more ruthless than Tony Khan. I am not. I'm just look. I just don't. I like some wrestlers at Impact. I don't think they're as big stars as people want them to be. Really don't. I think it's same with a lot of promotions. AEW is. You strip that down. If you really look, it's just full of ex-WWE guys. And guys that have made the name through New Japan. You've got to wait for your Darby Allins, your Sammy Guevara's, your Hangman Pages to really take that company to the next level. But until then, yeah, you're struggling. Because a lot of their stars are ex-WWE guys. Claudio Castagneri right now is your new ROH champion. So what, you've got Leatherface. Ever and James have just unsubscribed. Yeah, Laurie Strode. I have written that name down somewhere. I did write that name down, sure to God. Yes, I think. Have I? I cannot see a name. Ooh. It's on Laurie Strode. She should be here, though. I'm sure I wrote that name down. Candyman is a ting. So Candyman's in. Pennywise the Clown. Where's Pennywise? Yeah, I get torn between two lists here. He's not made the list for some reason. So it's on Pennywise Lily Doll. The Lily Doll. Uh, let's see. We're looking at the Warrens. The Warrens, and they're not on the list. Pinhead's already gone, Connor, so But out man from the demented mind of William. Dinner kebab and pot noodle. The Babadook. Ting! Yeah, it is actually on this list somewhere. Where did I see that one? Sure, Babadook's on this list. I know it's the film. We're not talking about the films, though, but the character Babadook should be on here. Why is he not on? I thought he was. No, it's not. It's going to have to be. I thought Babadook were on. I'm sure I've hit his name twice. Right, keep on going, keep throwing it in. There's some strange names on this list. Casper's not the one of them, though. So, what's gone? Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, Pinhead, Leatherface, Ghostface, Candyman. That's it so far. It's Jigsaw. Jigsaw Killer is on the list. Ting. Leatherface has gone. He has gone. There's a lot of grey areas on this list, by the way. The Thing, but that's not the name of a character, is it? It's just the name of the film. Jason Voorhees is gone. William Ency. Freddy Krueger is already gone. Brahma. It's actually it's still it was on the last list, you know. The other list that was actually on it. Hannibal Lecter. Ting. Yeah, I know what you're saying from the boy. He was on the last list. Come back, James. James, all forgiven. Don't mean it. I do love Impact, really. Dracula. Wolfman. Werewolves and Wolfman. Ting. Well done. Carrie White. The Freaky Woman is not on the list. Why is she not on the list? This list is weird. But that is. Looks like Commander Aziz is no more. Looks like he has gone back to NXT with a new look and being paired with Cora Jade. Interesting. I have no plans with him, did they? He just looks like a big, massive guy, and that's about it. There's just no development in his character whatsoever. Norman Bates is a ting. He was 27 on the list. Not playing for points now, by the way. Connor gives up. Weak attempt by Connor. The Leprechaun is a Leprechaun's not on the list. I will give you. I'll try. Right, there's some names here which are beyond me because I don't even know who the fuck they are. The Snowman. It might as well be the Snowman on this list. Right, I'm going to take a few names off because you will never get them in a million freaking years. Right, question for you guys. Does anybody know who the lipstick face demon is and what movie it's from? Does anybody know the bloody face, the diamond head, Satan Man, the rubber man, the pale man? Right, we've got Huggy Buggy, which is the guy from A Nightmare Before Christmas, Huggy Buggy. And we've got Spike and Stripe from Gremlins. We've got Zool, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which Ghostbusters, which you're not going to guess. Cat, a big cat handle a big wrestler. Well, almost is fuckman, isn't he? Larry Talbot. No, it's not on the list. Johnny. Which Johnny? Lipstick face. Lipstick Face Demon is called. I don't know. And any other I would change in WWE would give everyone their name back. Like Pete Dunne, Dominic Dijakovic, and so on. Yeah, of course. That's the first thing I'd do. That's a good call. Dominic Dijakovic needs to have his name back. God, T-Bar. Take it to the T-Bar. Slender Man. It's not on the list. Boogeyman. The Boogeyman. Stay Puft. I said it won't be on. It is on. It's number 20. Dora the Explorer. I mean, yes, that to many people is a nightmare in itself. Sami Zayn is looking at his match with Nakamura. Who's the bad guy in Evil Dead? The Necronomicon, the book, is the bad guy in that. Evil Ash. It's quite simple. It's Evil Ash. The Teletubbies. The Nun. Ed. Yeah, there we got one from Connor. Ting. The Nun is back in the play. Right, I'm going to wipe out the names what I've said because we're not going to get them in a million. But there's some other names on here. Well, I think you will get. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Question: do you think that Triple H will turn NXT back into the black and white gold? I fucking hope he does. It needs. I'm all for the new fresh talent that's on NXT 2.0. I've got absolutely no fucking problem with the talent what is on there. The problem I've got is we've got a hell of a lot of fucking bimbo bitches back now. Look at the fucking Maxine Dupree thing on SmackDown. What the fuck? I mean, what is that? That's just eye candy, right? It's just... That's Liv Morgan without any wrestling talent. And we're going to get a lot more of that now that TV 14 is coming into place. We're going to get a load of bad stuff coming, and it sucks. The Johnny the Snowman. Lucifer, no. Hades, no. What's the face of the Marvel baddie? What's his face, the Marvel baddie? Shitface. Called Shitface. Thanos, he's not made the list. Have you seen Bad Taste, Dave? I've watched about freaking an hour of it. About these alien things. Wasn't impressed, to be quite honest. It's very Peter Jackson, really early Peter Jackson film. And you can tell, because it's just not great. It's not great at all. Nothing wrong with High Candy. Yeah, there's nothing right with it either. I mean, I get it. I get why she's there, but it's gonna NXT 2.0 is just gonna be full of it. It's just gonna be absolutely full of it. I mean, the females that they're signing up right now have got absolutely no wrestling talent whatsoever. There's the last breed of them, like Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. They're the last lot of proper wrestlers. What you're gonna see, Henley. Paxley, they're the last of the breed of good wrestlers what are going to come through NXT. The rest are going to be cheerleaders, athletic stars, flipping swimmers or whatever else, chained into it being wrestlers. Grot bags. There's somebody at the door. Tiffany Valentine. Scooby-Doo. Yes, Scooby-Doo is scary. It's the most scariest character on the film thing. Greg John, The Fly. That's naming films. It's not called The Fly. That's just the film title. The character's not called The Fly. That'll work. Right, we have got quite a lot of big names still going, but I'd think less horror, more thriller. Horror thrillers. I'd move away from the term horror. These are not slasher characters. These are just basically thrillers. So move away from actual slasher movies because you'll never get that. Human Centipede. The Human Centipede. That's a film. It's Dr. Fritz or something. I read his name earlier on. He's not in the list though. The Human Centipede. Gremlins. Scared me as a kid. Na, 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 na. Actually, Spike is on the list for Gremlins. Loved Gremlins. Absolutely loved it as a kid. Especially the one where they're singing the Christmas Carol. And the woman's on the Stan Astaire list. They fucking fixed it so she goes flying up through the window. It's fucking ace. Loved that film. We did obviously we did a watch along for it, didn't we? Yes, the Wombles. Negan. That's not a film. That is the character from Walking Dead. We're going to move on to horror movies in a minute. Because horror movies are a lot easier than horror characters, let me tell you. Wasn't even born when the first Gremlins came out. I watched it on pirate as a kid. As a bairn. Right, the last characters of this horror characters was Annie Wilkes from Misery. Annie Wilkes, the one that destroyed the poor James Caan's legs. She broke his legs in that infamous scene. Then got Joseph Peach Fizz. I have no idea who that is, to be honest. Got John Doe from Seven. What's in the box? What's in the box? Fuck Walking Dead, yes. Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. Harry Potter. Hey, don't you dare start dishing Harry Potter. Anna Healdor, shout out to you. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, hope you are well. Here we are. Jigsaw's already gone. We got the Phantom of the Opera. The Phantom of the Opera is there. Inside my mind. And then we've got Jack Torrance. Here's Johnny. James Caan recently passed. Dave, I know. We know. We have seen the news. And he was famous for that particular movie. And he's also in that Christmas movie, Buddy the Elf. Right, we are going to move on to horror movies. Because surely to God you've heard of horror movies, for God's sake. You can't even live under a rock. You heard of the top 30 horror movies. Yeah, free for all. Because the points thing's not really working because nobody really cares. Absolutely pissing down now, mate. It's been peeing it down for the last several hours here in not so sunny Yorkshire. Hey Dave, hope you've had a good weekend. Yeah, it's been alright, it's been quiet. I didn't have my daughter. So I've just been wandering around like a lost little lamb. Saw is on the list. Bonkers. Saw is on the list. Ting. So yeah, we are doing top 30 horror movies now. Clearly that should we did Jigsaw is Shaw. Throwing it down at me as well. Friday the 13th. You know what? I'm going to blow you away, William, because that's a But Halloween is a ting. It's at number 6. Evil Dead is It is a Chucky is a William Ency with Nightmare on Elm Street is a ting. Edward Scissorhands is not a horror film. Hear No Evil is the Hostel. No, unfortunately, Hear No Evil is not on the list. Sleepy Hollow. Nah, I wouldn't call that a horror film. It depends. Depends on what scares you. Chucky, it's actually called Child's Play and it didn't make the list. It's not. There isn't a film called Chucky. That's a character. So you'd have to be. Wicker Man is a ting. Well done, Wicker Man. Edward Woodward not the Nicolas Cage one. Jaws, ting, which is at number 7. This is more modern, come 80 slasher and all that. There's a lot of new ones in this one. Over the last 10 years, new ones. Yeah, there's quite a few ones. The Conjuring. Is that The Conjuring should be in? It should be there actually, and it's not. It's why is it not? No, what? It's a The Conjuring. I know, weird. Final Destination's a Ghostface. Didn't a film called Ghostface? So that's a The Evil Dead. It's a The Omen. I know. Omen should be on this list and it isn't. Us is not on the list. Children of the Corn. That's a good one. But it's a The Birds. Ting. The Birds is on the list. Hellraiser. It's a to Hellraiser. This is a very, very. It's a weird list because I would have had some like The Conjuring on. But it might be on as a different name. Just Conjuring 2 and all that. How many are left? Loads. The Exorcist. Ting! So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've only got 7 out of 30. Shaun of the Dead. Ting! Dawn of the Dead. Ting! Shout out to Anna Dawes and Connor. Connor now cheating. Shaun of the Dead. It's a new quiz. Yes, it's a new quiz. We've moved off for the characters. The characters were a little bit harder than I thought, to be quite honest with you. Yes, it's the clues on the screen. Top 30 horror movies. Candyman. Ting. Is it here? Right. You know what? Is it even here? I've said ting, and I don't even think it's on the list. You know what? I'm going to have to retract the ting. It's a to Connor. Quiet Place, Anna Doors. Ting. Exorcism of Emily Rose. It's a no. It's a Amityville Horror. It's probably not. Amityville Horror is not on the list. The Purge. Good shout, but not on this list. Yes, I can't even say that word, but it's not on this list. Blair Witch Project is a ting. It's at number 14. Blair Witch Project. American Werewolf in London. Ting. Scream. Ting. Shout out to Connor. Anna Doors. Hills Have Eyes is a Blair Witch has just gone. Horror movie knowledge spent. Cabin Fever. It's not. It's on this list. So it's already gone. The Burbs. The Host, Michelle. Wow, you're cheating now, Michelle, by the way. But ting. Because you're literally putting in the urban legend is Carrie. Alien. Ting. Alien is on the list. Annabelle. Annabelle comes under Conjuring, I think. So it's on Annabelle. I know there's 2 Annabelle films. Rent a Ghost. The Evil Dead. It's a Critters. Attack. It's a comic horrors count. It would if it had been on the list. Because Shaun of the Dead's on the list and that's a horror comedy. But no, sadly, Critters is not on the list. So it's a I Know What You Did Last Summer. Of course you do, Greggy. You was with me. Haunted House. No. Scream, we've already had. Any and all Disney movies scare me. Ghostbusters. We've got quite a bit few. High tension. What is high tension? Or you've got high tension. But it's not on the list. Wolf Creek. Sam. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Ting. Is at number 2. What's the Kurt Russell when he's in the Antarctic, guys? The one guys. The Thing, I think. It's The Thing. I will accept it. Ting! But Anna Dawes, it's The Thing. Gremlins is not on the list. So it's that's The Thing. Scary movie. It is not on the list because Scream is on the list. So it's You know what? Silence of the Lambs would have been a great shout, but it's not on the list. The Tom Cruise line movie. Resident Evil. Sure. Don't think that makes horror. Could not think of what it was called. The top 30 list is rubbish. Thanks, Gregor. You're rubbish too. If you can do better, please come and do it. Thanks for being a jerk. Joking. Cabin in the Woods, Leeds 2022. Ting. Right, if we did, this is like a definitive thing is when you've got to add in new movies, they will outtake the old movies. Unfortunately, do see the likes of Friday the 13th not as good as some of these films on this list. Evil Dead 2, Michelle Thomas. Ting. End of the World as we know it. Army of Darkness. Silent Hill. The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Paranormal. Need more than Paranormal. Creep Show. Evil Dead 2. I've already seen your answers, Michelle. Creep Show. Halloween Kills. All of them from the above are The Ring. It. No. I meant the list, not you. But I'm doing the list. So I took it personal. I did laugh and joke at the end there, Gregor. So don't take it personal from me, dude. Titanic. It should be. That she's the most evilest old hag in any movie. Not only did she let him drown when she went on that big massive dog, that she went and dropped the flipping heart of the ocean, that big expensive rock thing what was on her neck into the water. What a selfish cow. What lies beneath that necklace what she dropped in water. Jaws. It's already gone. I saw the dead. The Shining. Ting. Top of the list. Paranormal Activity. Well done. I think that's what Connor was saying, but he didn't give me the full answer. But James Chadwick's out to you. Paranormal Activity is on the list. There's a lot of new ones, like I said. There's quite a few old ones still out there. The Babadook. Ting. Sure, Michelle's cheating now. The Last House. You know what, Gregor? That should have been on the list. That is one of my favourite films. Not the new one, but the old one. Wes Craven classic. Anybody that hasn't seen The Last House on the Left, I urge you to go and watch it. It's very dated now, but it's fantastic. The Escape Room. The Haunting. Jeepers Creepers. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 left. 8 left. The Deliverance should be on this list, but it's not. It was only 9. Marine. Hollywood only 18mm. Marine. Playwood. They would save both. They would save both of them in Titanic. Of course it would. It wouldn't or would. Why the movie had a monster that called lived in Meridian, and then Babatat, where the monsters go. Forgot the name. I have no idea what you're talking about. Cloverfield. Home Alone. It's an horror film in itself. As a parent, that is an horror film. Sam was the last movie I went to the cinema to watch. Loved that movie. Lost Souls. The Wrong Turn. Should have been. Edward Brown is here. The baddest man on the planet. Taking on all challenges. Going to take on Paddy Pimlet next week. The Descent. Ting! We'll have it. We'll take it. I'm going to talk about wrestling and all that good stuff afterwards. And we're not going to slag Impact off anymore. We'll shine a light on it, eh? Nightbreed. Drag Me to Hell. Feel like that sometimes, but might make a movie called Poltergeist. Poltergeist didn't make the list, actually. I'm shocked at that, but it's not on. Wanted to be the one with those monsters. I wanted to be the one with those monsters. Trolls 2. Get Out. Which Trolls 2, no, actually, the film. It follows Ting. Get Out and follows Ting, 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 Ting. The Ring is Quiet Place. We've already had that, Anna. You said it, actually. Trolls 2. And they're eating her. Oh my god. Love that film. You want to see a dodgy film? Go watch that. No, Edward, it's not. Here, that's a fake account from last night on Daisies. Is that it? Is that a fake account of Edward's? Oh, we've got a dodgy twat back in this chat, have we? Great stuff. Whoopie-doo. Dracula. There isn't a film called Dracula. The Bride of Dracula. Fun facts, Anna, The Wrong Turn was a documentary of one of my family reunions. Interview with a Vampire. That's a great shout, but it's not on the list. Very young Kirsten Dunst is in that movie. Bram Strank. Hills Have Eyes. Psycho. Why is Psycho not on this list? I do not understand. There's a lot of top horror films, but are not on this list. Watch Nightbreed. Amazing movie. Have seen Nightbreed. Very good. The Witch. Ting. Gregor. Legend. The Witch is on the list. Trolls 2 is so bad it's good. Yes, it's like The Room. Go watch one of my old videos on my older channel. 28 Days Later. Ting. Getting through it now. We've literally 3 left. 3 freaking left. The Sixth Sense. Great. Nightmare on Elm Street is already gone. Amazingly enough, that was 25 on this list. What the fuck? Wow. It's very low down. Very low down in it. Insidious. No, Cape Fear is more of a thriller. It's not horror. So it wouldn't make this list. 28 Days Later is already gone. Shout out to you, though, for putting it in. Jaws. It's already gone. There's literally 3 left. Aliens versus Predators. It's not on the list. It's a great film. Cape Fear is a great film. Love that. Rosemary's Baby. Wow, Trick, John, you're pulling out some horror classics here, bud. But it's amazingly not on the list. Sixth Sense, not on the list. It's amazing that it's just not there. The Room is awesome. The Community is This community is tearing me apart, Lisa. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Love that. Love that. That good that they made a film called The Disaster Artist. Which need to check both out, honestly. The Cube. What a film. Love The Cube. Honestly, one of underrated horror films. The Cube. Love it. Drag Me to Hell. Pieces. Lady in White. Lady in White. That's a long one. Long time ago. That one. Wow, I remember watching that as a kid. Scared the shit out of me. The Fog. Don't tell us the answers, please, Dave. I'm not. Okay, I'm not telling you. Frick all. The 3 are out there. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Let the right one in. It's a good one. Good shout, but it's wrong. Cabin in the Woods is already gone. Debbie does a lollipop girl. Wow. Candyman's gone. Yeah, it's already done. Dave. My Dave is the thing. My Dave is the thing. Your Dave. Who's your Dave? Wishmaster. Oh, I wish that was on the list. Missmaster's well good. Killed it after the first one, though. Freaks! No need to be like that, Connor. We've not done anything to you. Little Red Riding Hood, Sinister, the Wolfman, the Leprechaun, all of the above there are. So not on the list. Right, I'm going to give you a clue. One's American, one's Spanish, and the other one is, I believe, to be Italian. That's the two of them. There's a Spanish film and an Italian film, and then the other one, what's missing, is an American film. I think that's a massive, massive clue. Ginger Snaps, Us, The Ring, The Thing, The Mist. Don't Breathe. The Boy. Not on the list. Videodrome. Nice one, Connor. Wait. Wreck. Ting. That's the Spanish one down. Wreck. Inspired by Blair Witch Project, I believe. The Goonies. Hey, you guys. The Goonies. Mr. Boy. What the fuck's Mr. Boy? What horror film are you watching? Pan's Labyrinth. That's not an horror film. Pan's Labyrinth. It's freaky, but it ain't an horror film. The Wrong House. Ha ha ha. Goonies. Well, the guy who played Sloth, he scared me as a little kid. So it's an horror film. Yeah, there's two left. One's Italian. Sinister. Nope. Right, I'm going to tell you, right, this film is on the same wavelength. It's around about the same time as like your Sinisters, your Insidious, your Conjuring. It's around about the same ballpark, around about the same area of time. Damn, I know. The Italian. The Orphan. Jesse Jack, I'm a shout to you. How you doing, bud? Hope you are well. The Orphanage, the Orphanage. All wrong. Hereditary. It is that thing. Michelle, using Google. End of Days. That's just a horror film in itself, isn't it? Have you had Pan's Labyrinth? Have I had Pan's Labyrinth? But not as a illness. You mean have I seen Pan's Labyrinth? No. But I've seen enough about it. It. The thing of It. Sharknado. Snakes on a plane. Can I ask my brother for the Italian horror film? You can ask away, dude. Or just ask Google. Italian horror film. Well, Michelle's asking Google. Connor's asking Google. Because I can tell with their answers. I'm not asking Google at all. It's actually Bing. And Ask Jeeves. Remember Ask Jeeves. The first letter of the word. What horror film's that, Connor? You're not cheating. It's an Italian horror film. Classic Italian horror film. There's not many. It is literally on its own. Boom. Orphan. No, it's not the orphan. You've got one left, and then we can go crazy. You can talk about whatever you want. We're back to wrestling. He said superior, and he got it right. Ting! That's it. We're done. The list is up. Your brother has literally won the entire quiz. Shout out to your brother. Right, so the floor is yours. But for a bit of a change, because we are doing a quiz night, you guys can quiz me for a change. Yay, throw in your questions. Quiz me about whatever you want. Football, wrestling, whatever. Try them. And remember, it's for me to answer, not for the chat. Okay? Or if you are wanting to ask a question to the chat, make sure that you put chat on your message. Using Google is lame. If you're doing a stream next Sunday, Dave, I won't be in the stream because I will be at the Leeds game. Next Sunday is all depending on how England females get on Tuesday. If they win their match against Sweden, we are here live next Sunday for that Euro final. Because it's England. If England don't, we won't, basically. So it all depends on whether England do well. On Tuesday night, we'll be watching with bated breath, I'm sure. All the Scottish Cricket Board has resigned because of racist allegations against them. Wow. Didn't even know Scotland could flipping play cricket. Oh, you tell him no, he's Rocky. The Italian stallion. Thank you, Dark Knight's brother. We shall call him Nightwing. How to torture a duckling. What the fuck? What are you talking about, Michelle? Fightful just reported Mandy Rose wants to go back to the main roster. You know, her character, though, and I'm not, no offence, they need females on SmackDown, right? Definitely. Take up G and the other woman. Take the click up. The Toxic Attraction click would work on SmackDown, right? It would. It'd click. It'd work. Just take them all up. Got plenty of females, but could fill that spot on NXT. We've got Buddy Zoe Stark back, so she's take that spot. Yeah, I'd like to see Mandy Rose back on the main roster. That'd be class. Do you think England winning? What, on Tuesday? They've got a chance. Lionesses have been sensational this tournament. Right, I'm not going to be stupid. Right, Sweden females are a good team. They're a semi-finalist on multiple tournaments, even finalists in some. They're not to be sniffed at. You know, they are one of the top female nations in football. So it's not going to be easy for England, but you've got the home field advantage. You've got a massive crowd behind you. I'm sure the crowd on Tuesday night is going to absolutely be flipping buzzing. So yeah, that's what I think about that. I think England have got a fantastic chance. Looking forward to Germany women versus France. That is the top game. That is going to be a top game. Look at the kids, Newcastle today. I took the kids to Newcastle today. Did you see Connor? Because Connor was at Newcastle. Dave, what 3 things do you want to see change in WWE? What TV 14? Obviously, I think everybody wants that. Raw to go back to 2 hours. Just silly little things, to be quite honest with. Just everybody getting an opportunity rather than just big guys. And I mean everybody, no matter what size, the wrestler. Just basically anybody what's just good enough to be pushed gets the push. Just be more creative, I guess. Sack the creative team. Get wrestlers in who know the business. Instead of having soap opera script writers, promos should be normal. Should be less scripted than what they are. Yeah, there's about a billion things what you could do with three main things, though. I mean, not Raw. I'm not bothered about Raw being 3 hours, but it'd be nice to get it back to two. The fastest goal scored in the Premier League history. Who scored it? The fastest goal in Premier League history. Wow, God, Jesus, fastest goal. Oh, I have no idea. Van Nistelrooy, I don't know. Quiz for you, Dave. You say we are friends. Prove it. How legit make out with beside the entrance stage during the live tapings of Raw? Say we are legit friends. Who did I legit make out with outside the entrance during the tapings of Raw? Who did you legit? Oh, Mae Young. Has to be Mae Young. You got down and dirty with Mae Young, didn't you, you dirty little beast? Good quiz, Dave. Thank you, Michelle. Glad you enjoyed it. TV 14 doesn't solve any problems with creative. Yeah, I know creative needs solving. Definitely needs solving. Like I just said, getting wrestlers back. Guess the wrestler, Dave. From what? Mane. Shane Long. 2019. Shane Long, Watford. I think it's great that you're giving the kids lots of social different things. Taking them to Newcastle is a great idea. Kids need a good scare. Showing them diversity at a young age, that's very brave of you, Sam. Been to Newcastle lately. Yes, Shane Long. Yeah, cool. Nice one. Just fire away. Just put in whatever you want. Ask any question. That's what we're about. Name the wrestler, Dave. Wow, this is what the frick. Arn Anderson. Is it Anderson? No, can't be Arn Anderson. Shalong for short. James. Which player with 65 games made the most Premier League appearances? Made the most Premier League appearances. Fucking hell, man. Most. Patrick Vieira. I don't know. Gareth Barry. Kelly. Oh, you've made out with Kelly. Wow, you lucky dog. Dave, one of you. Dave, I had one for you. Who are my favourite wrestlers? And I had one for you. Who are your favourite wrestlers? The. There's no point in answering that question, Sam. We already know. Who's getting relegated from the Premier League this season? Newcastle. Everton. Newcastle. And Bournemouth. I hope I spelled it right. Who's winning the Prem? Man City. I'm not confident about Liverpool's chances. I'll wait till the season starts. But I say Man City. It's a safe pick, isn't it? But you got to play it safe. Hope for Liverpool. Go for Man City. Bailey. Leon Bailey scoring that wonder goal against Man United at the weekend. Correct. Gareth Barry, eh? Interesting. Still trying to think of that name. It's gone now. We could do that. Can I do that on this screen? Yeah, we're going to do Guess the Wrestler. We're going to do it. Let's have a go. Let's see if I can do this. This is going to be fun. Guess the Wrestler time. So, Is it that? No, it's not. To bear with me. Who's that? Right, there you go. Name the wrestler. Who is that? Hopefully I've got it right. Dave seemed to have given up on the Hangman quiz. It was Ahmed Johnson. Alright, Ahmed Johnson. Okay, cool. I couldn't see it. The name had already passed past. Kelly had onion breath. Facts. Lol, horrible breath. How did that interaction happen, William? I mean, I'm sure that you just used your boyish good looks and your natural charm. But how did it happen? How did you get to smooch with Kelly? Peter Check? Petr Check? Bailey? How is that name on the screen, Bailey? Just name the wrestler. Clay somebody? Hopefully I've got it right. Let me just double check. He's a pro wrestler. Currently wrestling. I have one thing to change on there. I've gone a little bit OTT on his name. There you go. He's a guy. There, that's better. Fuck Newcastle will win. Fuck all Newcastle will win. You fucking signed absolutely fucking no one. Oh, you signed $1 million fucking football club, and we bought somebody from Slovakia, China. Why is it China? Or what China? Bailey. Right, it's a 2-letter name. Why is people saying China? I've got the next one in my head. Ah, dear. So yeah, that is the quiz now. Correct name's Peter Check. I'm going to have to make up a name. Clay Shady. The real Clay Shady. Dylan says, Dave, here's an interesting question for you, Dave. Which team won the UEFA Cup in 2002-2003? And their league that yeah. Then done the same again 2010, 2011. Are the only team to win both league and cup. League and cup. So they won the league and won the UEFA Cup. Wow. League and Cup. UEFA Cup. And they did it again in 2010 and 2011. That's interesting. They won the league. I'm trying to think of my history of the UEFA Cup. Had to let the dog out for a wee. What's the question? Who is the wrestler? Who is the wrestler hidden behind the cleverly disguised hangman bit? 3 people have won the World Cup as a player and a coach. Mario Sangoli, Didier Deschamps. Can you name the third? Is it Frank Beckenbauer? Franz Beckenbauer, that guy, German coach. Franz Beckenbauer, I think is his name. I want to say him. So, yeah, Franz Beckenbauer seems to sit. I need something good to watch. Background. That'll do. I don't think I've seen this one. Oh, I might have done now. It'll do. Porto. Is it Porto? Wow. Okay. Dave, when are you going to do darts watch-alongs? When I get to watch darts. Great dancer is Porto. All right, cool. Porto. Nice one. But nobody's getting the answer, what is on the screen. Who is the mystery wrestler? Dum 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 dum. It's literally got you stumped. It's easy. I think it is. Because I know the answer. If you know the answer, be a chancer. Yes, I was right. There's nothing that you're ever wrong with there, James, to be quite honest with you. Jessica Cameron, when is your SummerSlam prediction video out? I need to make one. Right, question to you guys. Wednesday, do you want a hype stream for SummerSlam, or do you just want me to do a video for SummerSlam? Please respond. It's Defo Portal. Portal won the UEFA Cup that year and Champions League the year after. Jose Mourinho year. Okay. WWE, AEW, or Impact? What's the question? Which is the worst? Impact. Best be careful on what I'm saying. Oh, to be fair, wrestling's great right now. There's no right answer. Hype stream. You want an hype stream? Wednesday, then we'll do an hype stream. Because I want to do NXT UK on Thursday because that show looks epic. Lillian Dragunov versus Wolfgang for the NXT UK title, which it's going to be epic. So Wednesday we will do a SummerSlam hype stream. Okay, is that fine? We'll do an hype stream. We'll do my predictions on Wednesday. I have sent in a video for WEP for Tuesday night, so you will get a brief little look at the predictions. The record number of World Cup goals is 16, scored by who? Thomas Miller. Closer. Hype stream. Everybody wants a hype stream. Okay, hype stream it is done on Wednesday. We'll do that Wednesday. We'll do that Wednesday night. That's booked. That's booked in for Wednesday. These two toy hunt videos, Monday and Tuesday. It's actually old footage what I've managed to retrieve. So it is footage from the Heatwave weekend. So yes, it is a couple of weeks old now, but it's still going to go up on the channel. Carmella Hayes, wow. It's not, but good that you're actually playing along there, Michelle. Thank you. Dave, me and Keaton are doing the video on Monday. Okay, cool. Obviously, make sure that you go checking out All About Wrestling. It's a good little show. Keaton and Jesse, great duo. They're the next Ant and Dec for sure. I'm not exaggerating. They are the future Ant and Dec. Cody Rhodes. I have to give it to Connor. He's been searching and devouring the internet. It is Cody Rhodes. Miroslav Closer, to give him his full name. Closer. I didn't get it right. I was just copied off her thingy. Right. We're going to go in with this. Who is that? I think I've got it right. It's always harder to even look at it myself, to be honest. I think I've got it right. Yep. Right, so that's a new one. This is the next one. Guess the wrestler. 1 point for me. Nah, you don't get points for it. We're not playing for points. Connor, give up. Oh, I got a point. So a little mark in it, Connor. Oh, Money in the Bank last month. In another world. Was World Cup manager player Franz Beckenbauer. Yes, Franz Beckenbauer already got it right. I think it was Franz Beckenbauer, the player, maybe 1920, yeah, 1990. Yeah, Franz Beckenbauer already got it right. I got that one right. Boom. Oh, I've got a question, football question. This is quite a good one. This footballer, right? I think he's the only one to do it. He's won. Has he? Was he? For every club that this player has played for, he has won the Champions League. It is the only player what has done it. Won the Champions League with 3 different clubs from 3 different leagues, nations. Who is he? I think he's still the only one that's done it. I'm not 100% sure, but he has won the Champions League with 3 different clubs from 3 different nations. Who is he? Yes, that night, correct. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Yeah. So yes, that's a new wrestler up on the board. Let me know who you think it is. Because we've got Leeds 2022 and Connor getting Cody Rhodes. Joe's Reyes. Joe's Reyes. That's that famous player. Dark Knight Clarence Seedorf is correct. I think the clubs he won it was AC Milan, Real Madrid. I can't remember the other one, to be honest. It was it was Ajax, Real Madrid, and I think Juventus or something like that. AC Milan. There you go. There we go. And Milan, Ajax, Real Madrid. I think yes. It's a long. I don't know if anybody's ever done it since, but that's my football knowledge. Right, this is a question that Edward, if he was here, would ask. Who was the first British club to win the European Cup? Who was the first British club to win the European Cup? Shaquem, hello to you. Who's Jers? Jers? Don't know who Jers is. Jers? What? Jose Reyes. No, it's not a footballer, it's a wrestler. Guys, it's a wrestler. It looks weird, doesn't it? Celtic, well done. Nottingham Forest, I think. Michelle saying Man United. It was actually Bonkers LFC what got it right. And James Chadwick, it was actually Celtic. The first British club to win the European Cup was actually a Scottish team. Surprisingly enough. Yes. Amazing. Celtic. Yeah, like I said, the question's still up on the screen. Pop in your answers. Who is the wrestler? In the box at the bottom. Their nickname was the Brisbane Lions. Brisbane. Their nickname was the Brisbane Lions. God, Dolph Ziggler versus Bloody Chris Jericho. 2012, I think this one is. Is the wrestling reason? Is this wrestler or old? Old school. Old school. I'm out, Dave. Good night. All right, Michelle, shout out to you. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I don't know. I think I know the year, but I'm sure it was 1990, 1966. Might be wrong. Mackenzie Holland. Is it Robert Swanson Jr.? No. But Mackenzie Holland, welcome back, dude. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you've subscribed to the new channel. Obviously, we're doing things new. Obviously, football is coming back. Big time. The predictions game is back in a couple of weeks. Let's get ready for all of that stuff. Is it a John or Jake or neither? A Jack Roberts from Bonkers LFC. A Jack Roberts. Jack Roberts, that famous wrestler, Jack Roberts. Very, very famous wrestler. Where's Bonkers gone? I love these questions. Boy or girl for the wrestling? It's definitely a guy. It's a dude. Of course it is. It's Jake. I think James has got it. It's Jake Roberts. Yes, it is Jake Roberts. It's Jake the Snake Roberts. Or Jack Roberts, as we now refer to him as from Bonkers LFC. Jack Roberts. The guy what came out with the Hotters. Came out with an otter. I don't know why I said an otter, but it is what it is. So yes, it was Jake the Snake Roberts. I thought that was a quite easy one. Jack Robert, says Connor. Yeah, Jeffrey Roberts. Yeah, Connor, because you've so got that right. Let's see what can I come up with now. It's hard because you've got to think of the name, and then you've got to try and block it all out. It's quite difficult. Give me 5 minutes. So I don't want to give you an easy one. Could just say, here you go. Who's this wrestler? In fact, that's what we're going to do. Oh my God, how did we not get Jake Roberts quicker? Which former Tottenham manager was competed in the Dakar Rally? Which former Tottenham manager, Dakar? Jose Mourinho. Guess. I'm sure I saw him in Dakar. Dave, there's now 20 teams in the. Dave, there's now 20 teams in my Premier League now. That's awesome. That is really cool. Awesome. You've got a Premier League. You've literally got a Premier League. Well done, kid. Andres Lewis Bower. I might have spelled it wrong. Oh, one of my son's friends just tried talking him into booze. He's underage. Obviously, my son doesn't want to do that. Stay strong. Don't want to drink. Don't drink. Andres Lewis Villa or something. Bower. What was the question? Because I can't answer that one. Andre Villas Bower. Yes. Dark Knight, correct. I don't even know what the question was. Right, the wrestler is on the screen. Who is it? That's a trick question, isn't it? It was a former Porto. Oh, right, is it that guy? Porto manager too, and it was meant to be the Jose Mourinho. Shola still needs to join. I don't know if Anna's doing it again. Yeah, but you can't answer that question then, Connor. don't think I can get it right. The spelling is horrendous. I know I'm going to go for. Let's see if I can get this right. I'm not choosing what Connor's just sent me. John Cena. Yeah, it's John Cena. That was a fake one, though. We're not counting it. I know the wrestler. It is nothing. It's John Cena because you can't see him. It's a bad joke. Just trying to get this name right. Alright, let's do. This is the new one. There's the new wrestler's name. Which Swedish footballer once had a clause inserted in his Premier League contract that prohibits him from travelling into space? Fernando Torres. Kurt Angle. No, it's not Kurt Angle. That's certainly not. Certainly not Fernando. Henrik Larsson. Yes. I think I heard that one. I'm with James. I am going with James's answer on that. Henrik Larsson sounds about right. Is it double S and Larsson as well? No idea, bonkers, but I will say Thomas Brolin. Thomas Brolin. I love his first ever goal for Leeds. It kept it off his arse. Went to the back of the goal. I first read that he was Spanish. Swedish. Yes, Swedish, not Spanish. Fernando Torres. Alright, for you purists, football-wise, we'll do a football one, as well as what's on the screen. Who was the first £1 million signing in English football? Who was the first £1 million football signing in football? There's one for you. So, first £1 million signing in English football, who was it? Football purists would know the answer to this question. It's Rick Rude. Connor says Zack Ryder, and Connor gets it. He's not getting a point because we're not playing for points, but it is Zack Ryder. What wrestling promotion is this wrestle for? I don't know anymore. NWA was the last known one, but the name is WWE. It's Zack Ryder. Trevor Francis. Well done, Dark Knight. It was Trevor Francis. Signed from Trevor Brooking, but I'm always wrong with this one. It's Trevor Francis, that's why. Trevor Francis. You got the Trevor bit right. Trevor Francis was the first ever £1 million signing. So there you go. There you go. I get the Trevors mixed up. the eras mixed up, I think, as well. Trevor Brooking playing before. Answer was Stephen Schwartz. Was Stephen Schwartz, not Henrik Larsson? Wow. Trying to think of a question. It's a fun one. We'll not do the Hangman one now. Trying to think of a fun one. Alright then, guys. Question, right. We're going to have a bit of fun with this. Name the different, like football clubs, right, have all got different names at the end. I'm going to go through and see how many we can get. That's final time. Let's freaking go. Who's in the final? Is that Sherwood? Sherrin Sherwood or whatever she's called. That woman. The bird, the woman. James, what channel? It'd be ITV4, won't it? Won't it? Could turn this into a darts watch along. Do we do that? Turn it into a darts watch along. Let's do it. What channel is it on? Sky Sports Action. I do have that. Right, I'm going to just nip and sort out my TV. Has it started yet? Right, I'm just going to nip our TV off a dart stream. Yeah, we're going to do a dart stream. I've just got to mess around with my TV though. She won the women's one already. Yeah, it's just showing me. It's Van Gerwen against who? Can you name the former German international who went on to become a professional wrestler in WWE? Former German international. German international. Went on to WWE. What? WWE? What year? What era? So Van. Who is he up against? Gerwin. Damn, that's a tough bonkers. She won the women's already. So Van Gerwen against who? Unexpected dart stream. Can't even think of the German wrestlers. Oh, what is it? Who is it? Price. Gerwin, Price. Not putting scores on the screen. It's hard to do darts, though, isn't it? Tim Weiss. Oh, is that for the thing? Val Venus. Tim Weiss. Yeah, that could be right. Can't think of German wrestlers. Dave, do you watch cricket? No, it's shit. I don't watch cricket. So it's number 4 versus number 2 in the 2022 match play final. Van Gerwen. Quite behind at the minute. It's going to go for... It's really hard to do a commentary on stuff like this. Van Gerwen is on a finish. He could go for treble 18, treble 14 and double 16. It's changed now. It's got double 20 bull. It's gone for 25. Double 8 and triple 8 and double 20. Cricket is way better than golf. I don't watch golf either. Can't stand it either of them sports. Cricket's alright. We've got one leg to Price already. Price is 1-0 up. 182. I'm not staying with this all night though. We'll do an hour. How long's this match play? How long is it? So I'm only gonna go up to 10 o'clock. Or 10:30 latest. Because I need a shower. I stink. Yeah, James Shaw, Dave, which English international in 2021 went on to WWE, had a segment with a wrestler where the player slapped the wrestler. Rooney. Yeah, I was thinking Rooney. Wayne Rooney. Van Gogh needs a treble 19 and double 12. So weird. I mean 2015. Be Wayne Rooney. Could be hours. I'm not staying for flipping hours. Why is 9 o'clock? Why would you start a darts final at such a shit time? Needs double six, does Van Gerwen to draw level. Gerwin might win 18-0. We're not stopping for too long. We'll stop for an hour. We'll watch for an hour. It's on in background. 2-0 to Price. Already Price is taking a miniature lead. Correct James Tim Vice. That night hard. That Price is 2-0. Price is playing really well. Do 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 do. Everybody in crowd's absolutely fucking steaming. They're all pissed. Did you hear about that? This is something what happened last night after the Pimlet and Molly McCann. They did the press talk. Drake had put on a shitload of money, made a shitload of money last night. Molly McCann got him on the phone. He's gonna buy them each a Rolex. How fucking awesome is that? Drake is gonna buy Molly McCann and Paddy Pimlet a Rolex. As if their night couldn't get any better. I've played golf before and hacked up the course. Hacked the course up. You made more holes. It was an 18 hole, now it's a flipping 306 hole. Can't stand any of these two. What, these two darts players? Van Geren's like the new Barney, isn't he? Oh, I miss Taylor. Phil the Power Taylor. I miss him. He was great. I don't really watch darts now. I've heard of Van Gerwen, obviously. Dave, what football club does The Rock support? And if you find that easy, what does football club does Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio is a Real Madrid fan. He's Real Madrid. The Rock. Oh, I'm not 100% sure on The Rock. But I'll go Rey Mysterio. Well, that's my answer. He's a Real Madrid fan. I have played in the conference. I have played in the Conference League, League 2, League 1, Championship, Premier League, UEFA Cup, Champions League, and the World Cup. Who am I? Is that what you're saying? I have played in the conference. Champions League. Vardy. Is that Vardy? Jamie Vardy. I don't know. Oh, no. Egver Davids. Egver Davids. Fucking love Molly and Paddy. Yeah, fuck man, they're fucking ace. Honestly, I follow most social media accounts. Fucking honestly, them two lit up UFC. It's 3-0 to Price on the darts, by the way. They should have asked for a watch. It would have been better if they'd bought one. They did. He's going to buy him a Rolex each. Fantastic, isn't it? Just them two are just crazy. I am sorry for this, but I've been a heck of a week. My mother-in-law is stranded at our house while they fix her bathroom in a ever. Don't panic, no worries. Life always comes first. Family comes first and all of that good stuff. I wouldn't worry about it. You're here in spirit as always. And that's always what counts. Make sure that you're slapping a like on this stream, please, as well, guys. Ray is a Real Madrid supporter and The Rock is a United supporter. Interesting. Wrong Dark Knight. Jamie Vardy. Which one am I correct with? Egver Davids or Jamie Vardy? Which one was it? Egver Davids was Bury. Was with Berry. Berry, I think. He played lower division football before his end of his career, I believe. I think if that's the one what we're talking about. Gerwin's got double. We've got double 20 for Price. Price is 4-0 up. Price is doing it, guys. Shocking, this by Gerwin really could be 18-0 to Price. We need darts facts. Van Gerwen is a former champion of some sort. There you go. Both wrong. Oh, they're both wrong. Okay, so it's not Egver Davids. World Cup. It's got to be an English player then. World Cup Champions League. Wow. Champions League is played in the conference. That's the sticky wicket, is the conference bit. Has to win the fifth leg. Has to win the fifth leg. Well, Gerwin has to win the fifth leg. Gerwin's getting back into it, and he didn't quite get it. Pulls one back. He hasn't. He's close though. D double 6 to pull it back. I might be behind you guys actually, so you probably gets it then. Double 6 he gets. I don't know. He gets it then. He has pulled one back. You are correct. Steve Finnan. Steve Finnan's a good shout. Yeah, that's a good one. What conference team did he play for? I don't know. Steve Finnan. Dave. Dark Knight and Dave, you should know it. Well, I think James has got it right then. I think Steve Finnan's the answer. I can't think. I don't even know what club Steve Finnan actually played for. Other than Liverpool. If I'm being honest. Correct, James. Steve Finnan. I didn't even know he played conference football, dude. Don't really follow players' careers that often, to be quite honest with you. It's like Peter Crouch. How could you follow his career? He's played for nearly every Premier League club. Going. Southampton, Tottenham. You name it, he's played for them. Gone to an ad break. We are 4-1 in the Gerwin Price Battle the Darts. See where it goes. Got half an hour and then I'm finishing this stream at 10 o'clock. I'm afraid I need a shower. And we've done 2 hours, which is really cool. Didn't see Premier League in your... I didn't see Premier League in your list. I think I did. Van Gerwen Price. I've only heard of Van Gerwen. Don't know who Price is. Any more questions? Bonkers, fire some more in. We need more dart streams. Can't do them. to be quite honest with you, because I don't always watch. They're always on awkward. And this is not a great dart stream. This is nowhere near what a dart stream should look like. It's too quick. It's too frenetic. You can't really do a watch on for darts. Because I can't. How do you write the scores down? I think it was Notts County as the conference team. Alright, okay. It's hard to stream darts without talking about the darts and sod all else. Yeah, you've got to keep talking about the darts. You've got to do full. Game of Thrones, House of Dragons coming soon. There's The Ring of Power, Lord of the Rings coming soon. There's so many great TV shows coming to the telly box soon. You can't do a dart stream. That's is ridiculous. Let's see if we've got anything going off in the wonderful world of Twitter tonight. Oh, look at that. Next weekend. Sadly, I'm working, so there's no streams. But we've got Huddersfield, Burnley, Middlesbrough, West Brom, Sunderland, Coventry, West Ham, the West Watford, Sheffield United. Might be able to do that Monday night game. That could be good. Might be able to do that Monday night game. Anybody fancy doing that? Monday night championship. English football is first Tottenham Day. What is the first St. Tottenham Day? St. Tottenham Day? What the fuck? How has Tottenham got a fucking day? In English, what is the St. Tottenham Day? I have no idea what that is. Dave, what is your all-time favourite movie and the first movie you have ever seen? Whoa, flipping it, man. First movie I ever seen. What, the cinema? We'll go with the cinema because actually remember the first film I ever saw is ridiculous because I was a child. Who remembers the first ever film? In a cinema, it was Who Framed Roger Rabbit is the last known memory of me going to this, the first film that I saw pretty much by myself. Could have seen Willow. Chose to go and see Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Foolish, because Willow's a better film. Dave, you should do reactions to Comic-Con Marvel stuff. Check out the trailer for Neil Gaiman's The Sandman. Looks great. Yeah, I've had a look at stuff like that. It's some great films coming in the next couple of years. Oh, that is rigged. Danielson does not need a title, Connor. You've rigged that with your multiple accounts. It's something to do with what Arsenal fans calls Spurs when they can no longer catch them in the league. So yeah, I said Dave. Yeah, it's alright. I read it as Dave. Nearly close. Van Gogh can pull it back. Treble 20. It's just going for double 20. He doesn't get it. Can't wait for Kang the Conqueror stuff. Yes, that's the two Marvel movies in 1 year. That's impressive. Interested to see what they do with Blade. That's got to be in one. What I'm interested in, Blade. Looking forward to the She-Hulk series. That looks fun. Black Panther with the Aquaman stuff. With Neymar. Wakanda Forever. That looks pretty interesting. Not gonna lie. Dave, have you seen the Monsters movie trailer? Yes, I have. Looks fun. A lot of people will not know what the Monsters is. It's going to actually bring a lot of eyes to that product. I remember watching Eddie Munster and all that when I was a kid. I thought that was class. Yes, do the next Monday game. Watford, Sheffield United, Dave. Yeah, well, I think we will. Pencil that in. We'll look at that. I think I'm not working, so we'll have a look at that one. Correct, James. The answer, the date. Tottenham finish above. Let's talk about Marvel movies. Black Panther wouldn't be. It's gonna be Shiri, the girl. Is the girl what was from the first one? The girl what says, "What are those?" She's taking over the mantle of Black Panther. It's gonna be quite interesting. Football season officially begins next week with the Championship. Yep, we'll do that Watford Sheffield United game. I'm interested in that. I can't do the Charity Shield. I'm working, but we can start with Championship. I do plan to do more various football matches, not just the Premier League. So we could start with the lower division match. Got all the graphics and stuff lined up. It's going to look pretty lit. It's not going to be the same as this, let's put it that way. Bill Murray is Quartermania, the King of Condor and Mordok. Quartermain. That is going to be the next Ant-Man movie, isn't it? Angela Bassett sounds amazing in the new Black Panther trailer. Yes, she does that massive speech. Only heard that fact 2 weeks ago. Yes. Black Panther does look good. Yeah, the Marvel movies, it's just never ending at the minute, isn't it? They're great films, though. I do think this past couple of years have not been great for Marvel. But I'm sure we're going to get some killer films in the next year or two. I've got to go, Dave. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you, Leeds 2022. Shout out to you, mate. Enjoy your sleep, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure. Good night, my friend. Haaland is Haaland going to be any good? Who knows? Can't answer that question. Man United famously wear red. What colours did they wear before adopting red? Green and yellow. Green and yellow. Grey, yellow, green. They had a centenary shirt way back 92-93 season, which was basically the colours. They're called Newton Eve. All right, question. I mean, I know the Liverpool fans will get this, but what was the official colours of Liverpool's first football club shirt when they separated from Everton Football Club? What is their first colour shirt? And what made that first Liverpool team? Why did they call them the Max? Let me know. What do you want next from Spider-Man? Don't know. I'm anxious to see the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man film, to be quite honest with you. He's to sign a contract. Interesting to see a more darker Spider-Man film. Love Tom Holland, but I would like to revisit the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Just for a one-off. So that's where I am with that. One colour right, James. The other two wrong. Yellow. I fucking hated that grey kit. The grey kit. Alex Ferguson. Yeah, Man United players couldn't see each other. Jesus Christ. That god-awful shit. You lost. What was it? 5, 6, 7 or 8-0 against Southampton. Alex Ferguson famously blamed the shirt. With 5-3, by the way, in the darts. Connor, no, it's not right. It's not right. So, answer to my question, the question that I posed, what was Liverpool's colour shirt when they separated from, it's a double-barrelled one, from Everton Football Club? And why was they called the Max? Why would they call it the Max? Bit of Liverpool trivia. Black. What, Liverpool played in black? Nope. No. 6-3 to Price. I give you green and the other one yellow. Green and yellow, isn't it? bonkers. Green and yellow. It's not green, yellow. It's easy mistake to make. It's not green and yellow. It's not green and yellow. Dave, the new Halloween trailer looks good. I've not seen that one. I'm waiting for New Nightmare on Elm Street. Whenever that ever gets greenlit and done, I'm waiting for that. They went naked. Is that in your dream, Connor? Is that what you dreamed? Is that what you were dreaming of? Naked men. Nobody's answering my question, which is ridiculous. Connor, say what? No, that grabbed Gregor's attention. Say what? Not yellow. It's not, so it's green. Not green or yellow. What is Liverpool's first kit away from Everton Football Club? What was the colour of Liverpool's first kit away from Everton Football Club? It's not gold. It's not green. Yellow. Very close. Think about the wrestler in 1980. Gold. In the 90s. Think about a wrestler in the 90s. Chucky, 2nd of October. What was your question, Dave? Yeah, ignore me. Just the host. Don't know about Liverpool. Right, the question. The question is, for anybody who actually cares, the question was, when Liverpool separated from Everton Football Club, what was Liverpool's colour kit? And why was they called the Max? So it's double-barreled. What was the colour kit? Why were they called the Max? It's quite simple. Think about it. Gold dust. Man United played in gold dust colours. What? So they played in gold. Blue, Gregor. For which answer mine? Because you're right. I'll give you that. I'm going to give you that. It's blue. It was a blue kit. I'm sure you have asked this before. Yeah, I think the coloured kit, yes. It's blue. Gregor got it right. But, right, why are they called the Max? Why were they called the Max? Why was they called the Max? Wait. Dave, don't be facetious. What? Me? Always. Always, always, always. It was a total guess. I know nothing about Liverpool. Everton played blue. Liverpool played in blue. Facts. I love the Ant-Man franchise, the Black Panther 2. Ant-Man, I actually, fun fact, watched Ant-Man again today. I was going to watch the second one, but then watch something else instead. I was going to have an Ant-Man day, but I watched the first one. It's very good. Loved the little kid. How positive is a little girl in that film? It gives her this god-awful toy, like a demented rabbit. She's like, I love it. It's ugly. My dad's the best. That's how I always think that my daughter sees me. Light blue and white. Damn. Max in front of my... Damn the Max. M-A-C, not K. Not the Max. The Max. That's how I'm saying it. Where did the red come from? Where did the red come from? They had to change the kits, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Something to do with Spyro Cop or something. Want to watch Loki again? Just so I can see Kang the Conqueror. Kang the Conqueror is going to be massive in that series in the second one. It's coming soon. I was original striker before. I was an original striker before becoming a defender. I played 11 seasons for the same club before managing them. We won 2 Bundesliga titles and a Champions League. Klopp. Jurgen Klopp. Don't know why I've said Jurgen Klopp. Borussia Dortmund. Never won Champions League though, did he? So that's wrong. That's wrong. He never, unless you're counting the Liverpool with Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp is my final answer. Cannot wait for the new Ant-Man's podcast. I like what is it? Angelista Lily. I think she's amazing. When is The Walking Dead back on TV? September, I think. Is it August or September? It's soon. Soon. Weeks, I think it's weeks away. I don't know. Seems like ages. Just wanted. Days was saying there's massive news about Walking Dead. I don't know how massive this is because I've not seen it. So, James the Legend. Guess, basically. Cost the Liverpool team was mainly Scottish, yes. They called them the Max. In fact, I think the first 11 were all Scottish. So well done, James. Well done. He won the Champions League with Liverpool. He played for Mans and no titles. And 2 titles. Yeah, it's Jurgen Klopp then, isn't it? Jurgen. Correct answer. I said that before Dark Knight. I didn't even read Dark Knight's comment. I just said Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, because I remember him scoring a wonder goal. You could say same. Because Harry Kane started off as a defender. Fun fact. Harry Kane was a defender before he became a striker. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting, isn't it? 7-4 now to Price. ONG United fan got a Liverpool question right, and the Liverpool fans didn't. Epic burn. Liverpool had a blue kit. Everton had a red one. They swapped. Yes, they did. It's got a wonder volley for Mance. Yes, I've seen that goal. Rick and Michonne getting their own spin-off. We got done with Walking Dead. I wanted them to have a film. Just to get it all out of the water. Just get it ended. Just end it fully. I don't think they need to have spin-offs anymore. Just one and done film would be the site. Would do it. To be fair, James, I'd like to kick most Man United's ass. Man United question. I'd kick most Man United asses at their questions. Ooh, competitive. Love it. I've got to admit, my football knowledge is not the greatest. I know what I know. I don't really go into who's got the most hat-tricks, who's got the fastest goal, or anything like that. TBF, Liverpool looks better in red than in blue anyway. Makes sense, Liverpool playing in blue. In red, sorry. Did Man United beat Liverpool? Connor, stop bringing in the old news, because we all know that Liverpool beat Man United quite convincingly in the league last season in games that mattered. I think The Walking Dead should end with them walking into Raccoon City. There she is. Resident Evil. It's the crossover we all wanted. This thing is with Walking Dead, it's just a show that just goes on and on and on with no end result. There never seems to be an end. insight? Why can't they just live happily ever after, knowing that there's just zombies? Because you're not going to get rid of the zombies. Because you die, you're a zombie. It's facts. How is The Walking Dead going to end? With them all living happily ever after behind a big massive wall. That's how it's going to end. Man United once played a home game at Anfield and won. Bobby Charlton scored 2. They were banned from Old Trafford. Why you have a second channel? Jellyhead, shout out to you. Why? Because I'm locked out of the first one. That's why. The first one technically does not exist anymore. I can't get into it. I can't access it. I changed the password. It will not allow me to verify that password. So I had to make a new account and start afresh again. So yeah, make sure if you love the old content, make sure that you're here on this channel. Make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. It's much appreciated. Yes, couldn't notify you because obviously it's like... But yeah, if you've not subscribed to this one, please do. This is the channel going forward now. I know I've lost 440 subs. We started afresh, but we're climbing again. Dave, what are your thoughts on Liverpool's pre-season so far? What do you think about Darwin Núñez? Good game last one against Leipzig. Scored 4. I think he's just trying to find his feet. I have no high expectations on Darwin Núñez, to be quite honest with you. And Liverpool's performances are getting better each game. I don't expect too much. We've got Salzburg next on Wednesday, then we play Man City on Saturday. Basically don't really take much garm of pre-season. It's not the Liverpool team that's going to start the season. So Núñez, take his time. Liverpool is playing a new system. Obviously, we've not played with a centre forward now for 5 or 6 years since Sturridge and Suarez. So it's be interesting to see how we cope with that up front guy, a target man. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Dylan says Bayern Munich, look, good transfer window. Dave, contenders for the Champions League. They've got to win that Champions League, right? Got to. Mane looks a great signing. Dillit, great defender. Would love him at Liverpool. They're a good team. Very good team. Thought you left. I did, and I came back. Surprisingly enough, I'm like a bloody headache. Bad toothache. What was the last movie you cried at? What was the last movie I cried at? Wow. What movie? God, there's loads. I choke up at the smallest of things, so I can't really answer that. Jellyhead, I have a channel. Give up, Jesse. We're talking about my channel. Only kidding. I think he scores an hat-trick against City. Might be wrong. Beat Robbie Fowler's record Arsenal. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, don't watch movies that make me cry. Have a shout out to you. He's played well in pre-season so far. 1 drawn. Sancho's been amazing. Martial's been great too. But you're pretty much playing your first team, I've noticed. There's no if, buts and maybes with the Man United pre-season. You're just literally, right, first team, bang, you're playing. There's not much in that team lineup, especially against Liverpool, that I think is going to be any different to the first team that you will play in your first game against Brighton. To be quite honest with you, I think Ten Hag is trying to get used to his players. I'm impressed with Man United. I think you've had a good pre-season so far, but yeah, you beat Liverpool. But that first Liverpool game in pre-season where we played kids. But fair play, you did beat us. So honestly, that's cool. Last film that made me cry was Suicide Squad. It was that bad. You cried literally. Probably cried at Titanic. Titanic's just not. I can't stand Titanic. That film's shit. Right, the things what I hate about Titanic, we'll go into this. is basically the beginning and the end. I love the story in the middle with DiCaprio and Kate uh, Winslet. Love all that. But it's the old woman at the end of the start. I can't stand that. Don't know why they have to go to the future. Don't want to see a withering old woman going, oh, I remember the time. It's crap. Boring. Script that all out. Leave the centre bit. Great film. That's, yes, the answer. Well done. Ten Hag has got passion back already. Can see it already in pre-season. What's your thoughts on Lingard going to Forest? That kind of amazing when it looked like it was certainly going to West Ham. Gone to Forest. Bit of a shocker. Who was the youngest player to appear in the World Cup? The youngest player in the World Cup. Right, I'm going to flip it. Who's the oldest player to star in the World Cup? Let's flip that question. Who's the oldest player to ever play in the World Cup? Dave. And scored a goal. In fact, as well, scored a goal. Dave, if you were running WWE, would you have pay-per-views except WrestleMania with two nights back on Sundays? I'd keep pay-per-views on a Sunday. WrestleMania. God, you know what? I'd go fucking 3 nights. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Why not? Just have every single wrestler on the fucking card. It's Wrestle Goddamn Mania. Yes, it was Roger Miller. Andy Carroll. Michael Owen was quite young though. Ronaldo. Great signing for Forest, but did not see that coming. To be honest, I thought West Ham bound all day long. Yes, so did I. I was shocked. Lingardinho at Forest. He's going to score the winner against Newcastle on the opening weekend. I think Roger Miller, 43, World Cup 94. 1990 as well. They were around about that time as well. There was a question mark on how old Roger Miller was. It wasn't confirmed that it was 43. It was more like 53 or something. Yeah, he was a lot older than that. Pele was 17, wasn't he? If was younger. Wayne Rooney. Royal Rumble 92 is good. Okay, Shaquem, what's this about Royal Rumble? What are you talking about, dude? Explain. I'm sure I've done 92 Royal Rumble before. Norman Whiteside. Just shout. Yeah, he played 1990 and 1994. Yeah, I remember him 1990. Cameroon team in 1990 when he René Reguita, the Colombian goalkeeper, took him for a merry dance and he did that in the corner. Excellent. We've got 3 more minutes and then I am closing this stream down. Guys, I need to go and get a shower and get chilled out for the evening. So we are going to bid adieu for this one. So put in the answer for that question that Bonkers has answered. Because we are going to call it a night. I'm going to let you people go and watch the darts or whatever you're going to watch. Wrestling, if you're catching up on some wrestling. Newcastle is shit. Newcastle are shit. Brazilian Ronaldo was young, but I don't think he played. He won the World Cup, though, as part of the Brazil 1994 team. Bebeto and Romario were a part of that Brazilian team, I remember. Romario. What a player he was. Until they got beat by flipping AC Milan in the final 4-0. Dave needs to have a shit shower shave. Yes, that is all in the correct order. Shower, shit, and shave. Or shave, shit, and shower. Make a right fucking mess. Yeah, that is it, though, guys. We are calling it an end to the stream. Man United, where's Ronaldo? Connor with the lamest comeback in the history of lamest comebacks. Right then, guys, we are calling it a night. I am off. Thank you, everybody that's joined this stream. It started off a little bit wavy, a little bit crude. I said some stuff about Impact. I don't mean I was only kidding. I got distressed. I was only kidding. It's not a proper opinion. I do actually like Impact. I think there's a lot of stars there who have got a bright future. There's a few what are on the road out, but do think Jonathan Grisham would be a massively good signing for that company if that's what he wants to do. Great opponent for Josh Alexander, to be quite honest with you. Imagine them as a tag team. Oh, to be gold. So yeah, I've seen your DM, Jesse. I've just sent you one back. Well done, dude. Hope I get to 100 soon. Sooner rather than later. I think that's my first goal, to get back to 100. We're at 54 last time I checked, which is awesome. Getting there slowly but surely, getting back to where we need to be. How many could have been relegated from the Premier League? Oh God, I'm not answering that question. 995. Right then, guys. You guys have been awesome. I've been Dave in real life too. I will be back on Wednesday for that hype stream. There's going to be 2 videos out this week, 2 toy hunts, quick little toy hunts up at Escape, which is Junction 32, so look out for them. I was going to do a figure reveal video from San Diego Comic Con, but to be quite honest with you, I just got tired. Didn't bother. Dave, you were a wrestler. Would you be called the back raker? The backtracker. Yeah, that's me. The backtracker. Arsenal, Everton, Tottenham. Who's never been relegated? Who's never been? Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham. Yeah, all of them good ones. Anyway, get sidetracked. Bye, guys. Need a wee and a poo, shit, shower, and shave. Leave you on that note. Bye.